Welcome to Lanmoutarot. This is a general reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising for the second week of August 2019. Thank you for your continued support, Libra. We are using the Energy Oracle cards to start with. Okay, that was quick. And at the bottom of the deck, we have number 20, Envy. Okay, and the card that came out for you though is Action. Action. So for some of you Libra, there is a situation in your life. Number 17 here is calling you to take action about. And that Envy card is literally looking at yourself perhaps and other people, about what you have and comparing and, you know, being jealous. It's either you is feeling that way, Libra, or it's other people that are feeling like that towards you. And this is the Dream of Gaia tarot deck we are using again. And the first card that fell out for you is Journey. So you're on a journey here. You're taking actions. And for some of you, it's about your future. And here we have emotions. Yeah. And I'm laughing because this is the second reading I'm doing for you, Libra. The first one I was stuttering so much and I felt like the energy was off balance. And we have that emotion card in the same position, okay? And here it is followed by the Six of Water. And in this position, we have the Youth card, which is a major arcana. But it's like the Six of Cups talks about childhood innocence, right? Reminiscing about the past, right? And thinking and perhaps connecting. So it's like the message is still very much consistent here, and this is like the second reading, even though I didn't finish the other one. We had to start over, but there it is. The message that's supposed to come through is going to come through. The Sage is at the bottom of the deck. So the Sage talks about storytelling, right? The Sage talks about that older person who have walked this different path of life, who has seen things, who know things, right? And now they can share with other people. They can help others to see the light. And look at he's accompanied here by his animal totem, and this is a fox. This is a fox we have here, and we have an otter, and the white hair telling us he has reached a certain level of wisdom, and his cane is lighted up like a lamp, creating this lighted path for him, right? And there's a sense here of this is like the elder of the community. This is the person that tells all the stories, those old tales that everyone comes and sit around to hear. And I'm gonna pull the book for you, the Dream of Gaia book, to get a little bit more. This is major arcana number 7 in this deck. And we know usually it's a Chariot in the tarot. So what we have here is communicate your thoughts and feelings. Know your audience. Okay? Learn the traditions and customs of others. Know your ancestors and heritage. Sage advice, both giving and received. Both giving and receive. So there is a sense here, especially for those of you who may feel like in that envy energy. This is the Energy Oracle deck, okay? You have envy in action. Some of you may really need to learn about your ancestors, to learn about your lineage, to learn about the traditions of a community. Some of you may be portraying things in a way that is not in tradition to what is expected, okay? And here we have the Three of Swords. This is literally the card of heartbreak. You see 3 swords piecing this feminine energy into the heart. So you're on a journey of self-discovery, okay, Libra? You're really trying to connect to your past. You're really trying to connect. You're taking real actions to learn about your ancestors, to learn about the traditions of your family, perhaps, or your community, to learn about how is this affecting you today. And this journey here, you set out into this journey, and yes, for some of you that requires travel, but some of you it may just be an inner journey. Number 17 here, it may be an inner journey of self-discovery, a journey of understanding the past with that Sage here. And setting up in that journey may cause pain perhaps to other people. And perhaps that's what that envy is about. Perhaps not everyone can do that. What you're doing for yourself during this time, other people may be looking at you, Libra, with envy. Or you may be looking at another that way. Oh, Queen of Pentacles, grounded energy, okay? Grounded energy, nurtured, mother, okay? So the heartbreak here for some people setting up in this journey, it may have to be with your abundance, okay? It may have to be, and for some of you, this queen here usually is like this pregnant lady. She's usually the nurturer. It's very interesting the way she's sitting here with her legs crossed, kind of like not very much approachable. She's giving more like a Queen of Wands energy, like quite sassy. So the heartbreak may be for some of you that you're not taking on the role, the traditional role of the Queen of Pentacles. You're setting yourself up on a journey, your own journey. You're doing it your own way, not what's expected of you. That's what I'm getting here. And it's kind of like maybe causing heartbreak, and other people may be looking at you, half admiring it and half thinking, I wish I could do that, what they're doing, because they're living their life. They're doing things the way they want to do it. Two of Pentacles. That was your choice. You emotionally, you make that decision. You make that decision to go on this path, to set off this journey that way. You waited things out. You thought this thing through, okay? You are very grounded. You are not being impulsive. You are not being thoughtless about this. You thought this through. It may not come across as such, but you really thought this through. Seven of Pentacles. Taking stock of the situation. Yes, you took your time to think this thing through. You planted your seeds. You knew what you wanted out of life for yourself, what you wanted for your life. You thought it through. You made the decision. You weighed the pros and cons, and then you decided, you know what? I'm gonna concentrate on my life, on myself. I'm gonna set up in a journey about my own abundance. I may not follow the path, especially for those of you that are feminine energy. You might have decided to, let's say some of you, to not have kids, okay? Or you may be delaying your having kids. And that was you took that action. That was your decision. That was your decision. And I just noticed here, number 17, journey. And we have number 17 as the first oracle card, the card that jumped out for you, action. And the horses, the black and white horses here showing duality, light and dark, feminine, masculine. You really embracing both aspects of yourself, trying to remain balanced in making those decisions, in acting out what it is, the plan for your life, what it is that you want to do, okay? It may seem very impulsive and almost youthful, but you are a lot more mature about that decision. That decision. You are taking stock of it, of where you are in life and what you want to accomplish, okay? And that's the Eight of Swords is the card of feeling stuck. Perhaps sometimes it's in your head, you're feeling stuck. This is the card of Jupiter in Gemini, and we know Gemini is ruled by Mercury, planet of communication, third house energy, and Jupiter is planet of the gods. So Jupiter in Gemini, the planets of the god, trying to communicate out there to the other world. That communication is not through regular channels, right? That communication is inspired. It's divine. It's coded language that we have to make out. It's inside of us. We have to decode it. And for some of you, it seems kind of like you're holding all of these things in. You're taking all of it in. It's like some of you may not be communicated the way you should. And I feel like that's why the sage is there, because the sage have to relay that knowledge, has to relay that wisdom that they've learned. People may be looking at you thinking, you just decided to do this. You're just going through life. You're not thinking this through. You're being thoughtless. You're being impulsive while you actually following your true path. But it's important to communicate it. It's important to share with the people that are in your life that are being affected by these decisions, because there are feelings here. Emotions is about feeling, okay? And by your action that you are taking, it's very important to communicate here. You cannot hold all these things in your head, all this knowledge that you know, all this wisdom that you've gained, and just taking action, and expect people around you to understand. Okay, Libra, it's important to communicate, to speak your truth here. and there are people that can learn from your truth. This is the Six of Water. This Six of Water talk about there may be children involved. It just may be you in your own, tapping into your own innocence, right? Into your own inner child, wanting to live for the day, okay? Because that's what the child do. The Fool, you see? This is the ultimate, this is the ultimate inner child card. Taking the leap of faith, being the fool for the day, living life for what it is, reconnecting with that aspect, with that energy of the self, being carefree, reminiscing about the past. You deciding here to go on a journey that's going to, where you're just going to take chances, okay? You're going to make the most of it. You're going to take chances. You're going to take a leap of faith, and then you're going to embrace your inner child, and you're going to make those decisions that you feel are for your best and highest good, decisions that you feel are inspired by divine guidance. But it's important, once again, Libra, I feel like the crux of the situation here, why there may be envy coming through, there may be misunderstanding with those around you, is because they may not understand your actions, because you're not communicating with them. You're not letting them into your ways. And your actions may be not completely in alignment to what the traditions, whether it's your family, your community, and your culture, is expecting of you. And here we have the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is the card. I like this Four of Cups so much. Three Cups is behind her, right? And then she has one cup, and the lotus flower is literally growing out of it. And she's just like looking at it, kind of like, yes, I think that's it. That's the cup. But she's not touching it. She's not holding it. And there's a ruby encrusted in it. So it's like, there is emotional stability for you to be had. You have found like some kind of creating some kind of foundation for your own emotional well-being, and you understand it. That's what works for you. You know it. And because you're not going out there chasing that big cup, that big shiny cup with the beautiful stone encrusted in it, other people may be like, she's crazy, look at this offer, she's not taking it. And for you, it's because you're like, yeah, this is so gorgeous, I can enjoy this cup, but this is not my cup. They can, sometimes the Four of Cups is like emotional, arrogance, or like boredom. Like, this is a cup the universe is offering you, you're not taking the chance, you're not taking the chance. But for me, a lot of times when I get with this cup, it's like, you know what is yours. If you feel okay right now, I'm in a situation right now, all I can handle is those three cups that are behind me. That's all I can take on right now. And I don't think I can handle a full-blown relationship. I can handle a baby. I don't think I can handle a marriage right now. So you stay in your lane. You stay in your lane. You take a leap of faith where you feel like you need to take a leap of faith. And then and for some of you, because this is a Six of Cups and this is a Four of Cups, that creates a Ten of Cups. Being in your childlike attitude and embracing your inner child, that's gonna bring you your wish fulfillment too. That's gonna bring you the ultimate happiness, okay? Taking on new beginnings and going for what you want in your own way. And at the bottom we have the Lovers. Beautiful love, right? There's just like a union happening here, and I feel like that's how you're gonna discover, you're going to, a lot of you, that's how you're gonna meet your significant other. Not being too, oh, I gotta meet the husband, I gotta meet that person, I have to do this by this time. Being able to release, being able to go on your journey, your own self-discovery journey, being able to stay balanced in your emotions, making your own decisions that you think is best for you right now. And that's what's gonna bring you that union. Like attracts like. If you long for more love, be more loving. That's what's at the bottom of the deck. If you long for more love, be more loving. That's beautiful. And this is number 2, okay? And then the card that fell out for you is Love Who You Are. I feel like that's what you're doing. And I think for a lot of you, that's where the envy may be coming from. Because some people, they don't understand it. It's almost like they cannot deal when someone really knows who they are and they accept it and they revel in it. Some people truly cannot deal with that, because there are so many people that are living life for the community, that are living life on pretense, that are living life for, the likes and and whatnot, that they do not know how to feel, how to be. It's almost like a sense of jealousy when someone can just be themselves, okay? It says, love who you are. You are divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things life has to offer. You are divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things that life has to offer. And this is number 8. And the card action that came up for you is number 17, that drills down to an 8. Okay, so number 8, which also is like that infinity symbol, is important for you during this time. This is the 8th month we are in, the month of August. Okay, Libra. So this time period here is very important for you to take action. Action in regards to the journey you want to set. You want to set on. Action in regards to something that deals with your emotions, your emotional well-being. Okay, all the lessons you've learned, all the wisdom that you've gained. And now stepping into really who you are. And that's what we've been talking about. A lot of you are really following your own path. You're listening to your own inner guidance, and it may be in clashing with what's expected of you and with other people around you. But the advice here from spirit is to really learn to communicate with those around you, and that's going to be your way out of this situation. And I hope this message gives you some insights and resonates with you guys. And if it does, please continue to like, comment, subscribe, and share it with anyone that you think may benefit from it. And still growing, still new here, kind of new on this channel. So what am I saying? Come back next week for the next set of reading. I'm kind of distracted by the candle here that is basically overflowing into my crystal. Yeah, we're gonna have to clean this right here. But yes, and for some of you, just overflow of abundance. We have the Lovers, we have the Fool here. And love who you are. Just be, just dance. If you want to let it spill out, let it spill out. Okay, that may be the best thing for you. Follow your inner child. Stay in that happy go lucky attitude. Be the fool, follow your light. Okay, Libra, come back again next week. And remember, as always, love is the only answer. Bye.